Yes, welcome to the Lunchtime Review. Today I'm going to try the Southeastern Meats Pick 5 Signature Meals. This is a mixer mash. This one is the buffalo chicken sliders. Lightly breaded chicken patty on a bakery soft bun. That's what they look like. Let's see, keep frozen. They are frozen. I'll tell you about that in a second, but they come frozen. There are 8 sliders in the package, microwave for 60 seconds. It is a 15.2 ounces or 0.95 pounds or 431 grams. That's for all of them, of course. We bought this at Save-A-Lot. It was $5.49 for the whole thing, but you do get 8 sliders, so that's not too awfully bad. What I wanted to tell you is, here's the information for you. Let me turn it up. Let's see, servings, there are 4 servings, so 2 sliders basically is 310 calories, and I don't know if you can see that info. Tammy will have a picture of it, but it's tiny. Teeny tiny little writing on there. So anyway, what I was gonna say is, it says that you can refrigerate these, microwave from refrigerated or from frozen. Yeah, frozen or thawed. I like sandwiches like this thawed. They heat better, they just taste better. It doesn't necessarily say you need to do that, but I found that they work better. So I've thawed this box out in the refrigerator, put it in the refrigerator the night before, put them out, pull them out the next day, take them to work, ready to go. So open one end of the overwrap film and place in the microwave. Heat 2 sliders on high for 60 seconds if they're frozen. Remove from microwave or remove film and enjoy. So if you're doing it from frozen, it's gonna be 60 seconds. If you're doing it from thawed, which I am, it's only gonna be 45 seconds. So let me see, pull tabs, no pull tabs. So take your chance with the paper cuts. And use some good glue too. Okay, so here they are. So I'm gonna open one into the wrapper, put it on, I'll probably put it on a plate just so I can pick it up really easily. And yeah, I'll go heat it up, I'll be right back. All right, so here they are in the microwave. They don't look much different except they got a little wetter inside from the moisture. I'm gonna open these up, and the reason I wanna open them up now is because I know how these sandwiches are. And they get soggy on the bottom if you don't flip them over. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to flip it over on its side. That's what I like to do. Let the top and the bottom kind of get not steamy and wet and soggy. And yeah, so they look pretty good. You can definitely see that they're coated with a sauce of some kind because there's some orange came off of them. So if I can't leave them propped up like that, I usually just prop them up somehow, just so they're not sitting in a and getting wet. That's the biggest deal. So I'm gonna let these cool off for a minute, take them over the table, I'll be right back. All right, I just got the camera set up and set down. So here we go. I didn't give it time to really cool off a lot. The buns are really soft. They almost feel almost rubbery, like I could bounce it off the table almost. I don't know, it's weird. That's just feeling it with my hands, not biting into it. Bun's actually really good and soft. Yeah, the bun has a really nice texture to it. It's not as rubbery and chewy as I thought it was going to be, just based on the texture of it. It feels very bouncy. It's actually very airy and nice. It's almost not quite doughy, but it's got that kind of really soft texture to it. The chicken has a nice texture too. I didn't get a huge bite. I can definitely taste the buffalo. Like I get that vinegary kind of pepper flavor. I didn't get a lot of heat on my tongue, which is probably a good thing. Let me take one more bite. I made sure I got a good sized bite that time. The chicken is a processed patty, so you can tell, or at least it seems that way. It's kind of got that, it doesn't flake away when you bite into it. It kind of has that pressed, like they ground up the chicken and pressed it into a patty, which is not bad. You know, it's ground chicken and they pressed. Hopefully they just add a bunch of stuff to it. But it's not gritty like some of that processed chicken. Some of it gets a really gritty texture. This is not like that. It's just a very fine pressed patty. So the texture is really just a soft patty. The texture of the breading is a little soft. It's not like crunchy by any means. It's just you can't even tell it was breaded, honestly. It's just, it doesn't have any crunch to it, which would be nice if it did have a little crunch, but it's okay, it's microwaved. Does have a buffalo sauce flavor. It does have, like I said, that vinegary kind of pepper flavor. It's not super strong, but you can tell it's there. No heat that I'm picking up. Everybody tastes things differently as far as heat goes, so you eat these, they might light you on fire, I don't know. But for me, all I can speak of is for me personally, I do not detect any kind of spice heat from that at all, that peppery buffalo heat. But it does have a little bit of the flavor. I'm going to give them, they're a little bit above average. I'm impressed with I'm impressed that the bun is as soft and as good a texture it is. The patty's got a good texture. You get a little bit of the flavor from the patty. I'm going to give it like a 3.5 out of 5. It's a little bit above average. 3 would be my average. 3.5, a little bit above. For me, it needed, if you're going to say it's buffalo, it really needs a stronger buffalo flavor, and it needs to get a little spice. So if I'm getting these and I say buffalo chicken, I'm expecting a little spice. I'm expecting a little bit of a burn, a little kick to it, and a lot stronger flavor. Textures and everything are fine. They just need to work on their flavors quite a bit to really bump them up there. It's like they made them, they said buffalo, but they really were making them more for everybody, and so they didn't really do buffalo the way it should have been done. So yeah, 3.5 out of 5. I think that's fair. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.